I am a diesel boat sailor. I rode 318. I reported aboard in April or July of 1966 at Mare Island. The boat was in dry dock, and if any of you that have been through a dry dock period, they open everything. They opened all the tanks, sandblasted inside and out, and then they go down and they repaint the insides of the tanks, and everything's buttoned up and they're inspected, and off to sea you go. We went to sea trials off San Francisco, passed sea trials, headed for San Diego. A day down the coast, number 3 sanitary filled. Time to blow. Whoever was on watch went back to blow it. It would not blow overboard. So they tried and figured out, okay, there's a blockage someplace. Block off number 3, down to San Diego we go. I am a fireman apprentice. Junior man who was thrown into the auxiliary department. I wasn't a striker, nothing.
And guess what? You gotta
They opened that tank, and if any of you know what a Jack Brown rig is, it's a full face mask with a hose. I was required to strip, crawl down in the tank. I almost lost it 3 times, but I went to the bottom of the tank, and sure enough I found a DC plug driven into the overboard discharge, which was put there when they sandblasted to prevent sand from filling up the pipes. So when I finally got back out of the tank and took a 2.5-hour shower, fortunately we're tied to the pier, so it was,
Yes, you had water.
yeah, we had water. But I went down into the pump room in the control room, and I drilled a hole in the side of that damage control plug, and I ran a piece of jack chain through it. And the next morning at quarters, the old man at the end of quarters asked if anybody had any question. I said, yes, sir, I do. I'd like to make whoever inspected number 3 sanitary tank in the yards wear this. He says, I'll do just that. And quarters went away. Turns out it was a Lieutenant Langley. Lieutenant Langley, from that day forward, felt that it was his job to discipline me often. So I was written up many times, most of which were ignored. So anyway, that's my sea story.